Welcome back once again on to lesson 25. As many of you know, the last video when we went over encapsulation. Now we are going to go over inheritance. So if you have even the most remote understanding of the English language, these things are going to be very self-explanatory in the sense that what it means is what it is, right? It's not trying to be tricky. Obviously, the coding is different. So now we're going to be talking about inheritance. So what is inheritance? So inheritance is essentially a mechanism where a new class is derived from an existing class. And with that, so the new class is known as a derived class, right? Known as a derived class. It inherits the attributes and behaviors, the methods, from the existing class, known as the base class, right? Let's do another line. Inherits, just like you inherit your mom's brown hair or your dad's blue eyes. This inherits the methods or attributes and behavior from the existing class. Let's do known as the base class. Yes. Okay, and some of you are going to be like, why would I use inheritance? There's a lot of reasons. We'll kind of go over that as we write it down again. So I'm going to not make the same mistake I made in the last video, and we're going to push main down a little bit, and we're going to create our base class, right? Yeah, base class, that's fine. I was syntax jumped in my brain. It's like, class has to be lowercase, not uppercase, which is fine. It's a comment. It's not going to do anything. So we're going to do public class animal, right? And then it's going to do this. So we're going to say public void eat. Dun, dun, dun. Make sure those are capitals right there. And we're going to, again, so eat with the parameters, but we're going to leave the parameters open. And we're going to say console.writeLine. And I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible while still making sure you guys all understand it. We're going to say eating ... right? Okay. I hope that makes sense. And then now we're going to do the derived class, right? And then derived class is going to be public class dog. And then we're going to say animal. Okay? I hope you guys are starting to see this now, right? You see how I took animal, but I added I created a new class, a subclass, if you will. Again, the derived class. Now, for dog specifically, we're going to say public void, and we'll say bark. Why not bark, right? Everybody loves dogs. And then for bark, we're going to say console.writeLine. And then we'll just put something simple like barking. And you guys are like, what? Well, then what is all this? Like, I don't get it. Now, don't worry. Don't worry, children. Actually, we're not even going to use main. You know what? Let's just write... No, we are going to use main. We're going to do... I'm sorry. I had a brain fart there for a second. We're going to say dog equals new dog. So a new instance of this, right? We're going to say dog eat, right? That's the inherited from animal class. Now let's do minor c so I stop accidentally capitalizing my c's. And then we're going to say dog.bark, right? And this is specific to dog class. I should say capital D on that one so you guys aren't confused. So we're saying specific to dog class, right? All right. This is where, like I said, this is not necessarily advanced, but this is where programming starts to become a little bit more intermediate. Now that we've gone over like a lot of the basics, right? I kind of skipped syntax, ironically, right? And maybe I need to do a whole video on like syntax, like pre-lesson 1 or something, and we go over syntax. Even though I am the syntax sorcerer, it's more of a play on words about the syntax of writing code. But anyways, with that, oops, sorry. Let's hit Control S to save our program and then run it. So now, eating, barking is our output. We didn't tell it to say dog. We can tell it to say dog. We can say like console.writeLine, and then we say something like oops, not that. Excuse that. I meant to do this. I am an animal class and dog class, lowercase c. And then we might need to, I might need to do a, what is it, slash, no, outside of that, whoopsies. Golly, why can't I get it right today? Anyways, we're just gonna go with this. My brain is so far off. So now we're gonna see eating. I am an animal class because I'm eating, and I am a dog class because I am barking. All right, and that pretty much sums up inheritance for us. A nice short video for you guys. I try to keep them about 10 minutes. I can't always guarantee that. Some things do require, gosh, I keep bumping my mic. Let me move this up. They do require a little bit more explanation, and you will see when we get to polymorphism and like abstraction. I'm actually doing 2 videos on abstractions, so they will require a little bit more length, and unfortunately that's just coding. And you guys are getting this for free. This is pretty awesome if you ask me. I wish I had this kind of resource when I was studying. I didn't. But if you guys liked the video, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Comment what your favorite part about C# is and what you enjoy learning in these videos. Thank you guys so much, and you have a wonderful day.